Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 5 of Grimy Gameplays Disco Elysium. As
You're really
always,
gonna keep track. You're really gonna keep track on that goof? We have this mistake all the time.
oh no,
This could be episode 7 for all you know.
it will sooner or later will come back to bite me in the ass.
Well, Nutchucks and Browbeat are still at it.
Indeed. So, on the last episode, we discovered more racist in a different way. Somebody was steadfast in their ideas that, hey, his race is superior and that all the white people in Revachol have screwed up and botched everything, and
White,
that.
not white.
Well,
You
no.
missed his preachings. It's not about color. It's about the pinkness that you've earned through a ritualistic legacy of excellence. Because you can go back to him and see if you can embrace his ideas and wrap your head around it. He will tell you with painful detail, Measurehead will, how things stack up in the world of phrenology. But Notchuck's detective didn't do that. He said, I'm going to keep a level head and leave.
Yep, we were gonna leave, and then we talked to the scab worker.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes. Keep listening.
I am the law.
What's going on here?
Never mind. Let's see. Let's ask him what's going on here. But the last episode was quite fun. We were barely have opened up from the place that we started out, so
Yeah, we ended about 2 steps away from where we began. It was great.
it was great. Yeah.
One big loop.
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards a sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
So how long have you been here?
Cool. Leave.
Let's see. How long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased. But I can roll with it.
I don't quite understand what you just said.
Did you say it again, only a little less plotting? This is your tone setter.
Yeah. Let's go extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So
Thanks,
tell me,
empathy.
what do you need?
Got any smokes on you?
Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Tell me more about this strike.
Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there? Point at the yard.
What are you hauling anyway?
I'm good for now. Good talk. Well, let's see if he's got any smokes. Because we need those for an achievement.
Nope, don't smoke.
He nods towards the big lorry behind him.
Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Thanks, Tommy.
Yup, nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add. You left the ask around elsewhere.
What does that say up there?
Failure. Your total was 7. Medium was 11. Perception.
Guess I'll ask around then. Nothing to not
You
notice
could
here.
also check the kiosk down the street.
As he's smoking.
Frit,
Yeah.
with 3
No, literally, it's
T's.
that.
Yeah.
Revachol's weird.
Points with.
Can I have that one? No, it's my last one. Please? No. Okay.
Care to spare some change for a working stiff? Let's see if we can get some change.
Huh?
Oh, you'll beg him?
Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
Makes sense. First work, then pay.
I don't know who these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good argument for them. I said from them.
Arrangement. So you're broke.
Oh,
Got it.
sorry.
What else did I have to ask here? You want to make a socioeconomic statement there, Haas? Whatever you want to say. No pressure.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
Let's see if he knows anything about the dead man in the back.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy. With what?
All right, never mind then. Let's see what he's busy with.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Wait, what?
And your conclusion? We're going with that.
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, humor.
See what he's hauling.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
You're under arrest.
Wicked. I've always wanted to wanted a friend in the underworld.
Okay, and what are you actually hauling?
We're going with 3.
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing.
Definitely Slavic.
I need those
They
tracksuits.
usually
I
get
need
shipped to
them.
Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately.
So nothing illegal then.
That's your machine behind you?
Could I get one of those fallen tracksuits you're hauling?
Right, I had another question. Conclude. Let's see if it says that's his machine
This
behind him.
rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah, these lorries are pretty neat.
Interested? Not really. I just asked because I don't know. Must be a cop reflex.
Or you decide before you decide. Encyclopedia did not trigger here. But if it had, it would have pinned down the model, the make, and everything. You would just blurt out saying, oh yeah, it's this, 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 and this. The guy would go, oh shit, you know your machines. As it stands, nothing to see here.
Yeah, it must be. Your job's to know all these little things, isn't it? Well, my job is to deliver tracksuit trousers.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
The sum of his life. Tracksuit pants.
Let's see if he'll let us get one of those
We're
tracksuit
pals
pants.
and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
There's no denying it. Your body needs to feel the touch of some good performance wear.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're good.
The man taps his
Raider.
fingers rhythmically against his arm.
New option.
Empathy.
Empathy.
Ooh.
Readable. What do you see in his eyes?
Let's see.
Ease into it. Don't go too far.
Oh,
This
a
seems
3.
like a personal matter.
Man, you look sad. What's going on with you?
Hey, Tommy, spill the beans. What's troubling you?
Scroll down. My man, I want to know about your soul.
Yeah, we're going with that one.
Okay.
Cool. We all want to know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
No.
Maybe later.
Yeah, good for now. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
Let's see what we got. What we got. Let's go check out this vehicle.
Yeah, let's.
That's different from the other one.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This
Interesting
must
design.
be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Open the door.
Leave. We're gonna
In
open
the
the door.
cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio.
Pull out the pull-out toolbox.
Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
Close the door. All right, we're asking Kim what this is.
This is the Kupris Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
He nods at the cabin.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Can we turn it on and drive it somewhere?
This must be what woke me up when you arrived in Martinez. The infernal noise.
Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
Look around the cabin again.
Let's look around the cabin again.
In the
Oh,
cabin,
you're not gonna...
You see
Okay.
a set
No.
of steering levers,
Okay.
a radio
Okay.
on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Let's pick up that radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Look,
Hello,
no.
Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker copy.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, this is going to have to be how it goes.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You didn't want to be Firewalker?
I did not. As funny as it was, my cop stuff kicked in.
Could you connect me to the 41st precinct? I have something I need to report.
I need you to connect me to to a civilian, Sylvie? Yeah, Sylvie.
Yes.
She may have reported a murder.
I'm done with the radio for now. You say out loud.
Just a second, officer.
Who puts you on hold? The static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4. What's your status? Over.
My status?
It's not good. Let's go with 1.
10-18. 10-20. Over.
Can you repeat that?
Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me. Let's do that.
10-18. 10-20. Over.
Inescapable.
Take your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing.
I am in dire need of financial assistance.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
That's all for now. And we need to report our badge missing. I remember that being a factor.
10-9. Repeat message. Over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4. Message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Uh-oh, someone in trouble.
What does he want?
Jean
He
Vicmar.
lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who is this?
Say nothing.
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieu, sir. Over.
No, the other one.
You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vicmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
The man in the background sounds like he's losing his patience. So before you go
Lost
further,
his badge?
How are you liking this?
It is hilarious because if you actually did that, it wouldn't be done over the radio. You'd be getting a call to get your happy little self on into the station and get an ass chewing.
Now, do you recall that we met all these people before?
I believe I remember Chester McLean.
No, all these people were featured in an esprit de corps dialogue that I asked you who you thought they were. You said, I don't know, firefighters, I guess? No, that's your fucking station.
Oh, okay.
Detective. You don't know that as the player or as the current incarnation of this detective, but imagine someone calling in to work, your work, saying, I don't, hello? It says I work here?
It's me. You know, I work at that precinct.
Dick
That's me.
fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
So your name is Dick Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator, tell him to stop. This is serious.
Ha ha, officer has lost his badge. Ha ha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
Yeah, we're going 3.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
Enough with this now. I have other things I have to discuss. Other things to discuss, excuse me.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
Can you click on your stats at the bottom bar there, please? Hey, your composure is not that high. You're playing out of character.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Pick what you want, but I'm gonna make fun.
What should I? Level up.
Oh, hold on. Before you do, we'll discuss that in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Go with the conversation first.
Oh, okay. Hold on here. Close this back.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
God, it's not here.
I don't have my gun.
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
We're gonna have to try to convince him.
If that is that what you would do?
Yeah.
You were playing it by the book for a little bit there.
No,
but,
definitely.
This is where you panic?
Lying?
Hey!
It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance. Over.
Listen, I've actually lost my gun too.
I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I want to discuss.
That's all for now.
You want to confess?
No.
Why not?
No, you don't confess to something like that. If you lost your gun, that's fireable offense. If you left your gun at home or wherever you're staying, that is right up. You can get written up for it. Maybe fired.
So you're implying everyone lies about this, just like they lie at court.
Court's different. You can go to jail for that one. Getting fired and going to jail are 2 different things. That's all for now. I'm going with that.
You're not gonna beg for funds?
No.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18
Stat against the
kilometers
luck.
to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier. around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter when Officer Judith Minnow enters. Her left arm is in bandages and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She asks, startled. Jean-Vic Mayer turns to her and says,
What happened is my partner made contact, and it's not good. He's lost his badge. He seemed confused, delirious even.
He stops to reflect.
The torso Torson is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Finger fucking his fist.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. That was some gnarly shit there.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Fidgeting away, someone trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
Don't go forward yet for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Something I hadn't noticed, but I'm seeing now very specifically. So this entire conversation is something you can miss if your esprit de corps is not high enough, because you wouldn't have the sense of what would happen within a station with these officers. So you're getting a peek at the cop-like camaraderie they're having. You also possibly would not discover, by asking the wrong questions, that Jean-Vic Mayer is your detective's partner, because it could just be somebody else. And you spend the game, ostensibly, working with Kim Kitsuragi. And the majority of players form a strong bond with Kim Kitsuragi. So, outside of the scope of this adventure, fuck my partner, my actual partner, right? But I didn't notice that Jean has a black rectangle behind his head, and Kim has a white circle behind his head in the background. Perhaps indicating different approaches or just a stark contrast, hard to say. But I like that linked detail that is completely lost on someone either A, playing their first time through, or B, never getting to connect those dots. But I mean, 100% deliberate, I'm sure of it.
Oh, most likely. Let's continue.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain, or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Old boy lights another cigarette.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Cops are people too, guys.
On the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Back to the car, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Let's find out.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now.
He is correct. We are not going anywhere right now.
Alternative translation: don't even think you can drive my MC.
Let's see what's in the toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Take the red-tipped pry bar.
Take the rubber-handed handled chain cutters. Rubber-handed.
Take the hand-cranked flashlight. You don't gotta take any of them. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Police issue. Blue.
I took the thing. We could have pushed the toolbox back in.
Well, spoiler. You gain pretty much nothing by not having the tools.
Otherwise miss.
You gain nothing by not having the tools, so you really don't need them.
No, you really do need them.
Oh, you do?
There are soft and hard blocks in the game that you just can't get to without having the appropriate tool. So if you want an adventure, you don't have to take any of them. But you're just deliberately tying your shoelaces together. Having them on hand is at least like, oh, wow, this would be really difficult if I didn't have this tool. Put it in your hand.
Feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy. Like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more.
Let's take the chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest.
Hold on.
Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Do you want to call Sylvie?
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Ah, yes. Let's get a hold of Sylvie. I forgot about that.
What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gart give you Sylvie's number?
Actually, let's do nothing right now. Let's talk to Kim.
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Not your usual area code.
No. Wait patiently. Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs. Wait patiently.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot
You should have
has passed.
done a duet.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some work questions for you about your last days at work.
Sylvie, I believe we met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirl-In-Rags.
Hey, girl.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Oh well.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
I like that. You quit your job at Whirling. Why?
Was it you who called the police?
Have you seen my badge?
Have you seen my gun?
Hey, you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
I think I got everything I need, thanks.
Hit on her immediately.
No.
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
Do you know who made that call?
Okay, next question.
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Yes, that's real, actually.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone
Dire.
else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Alright, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
See, you gotta tell him every time. Wait, how did you first learn I'm a police officer?
My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
You told me back in the whirling. You told everybody, and so does your badge. I don't need to hear about it anymore.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Not my uniform too. God, I should really look into that.
Kim doesn't have a uniform, and he seems real to me.
I'm going to let it slide. I don't need answers for every little thing.
Yeah, I'm going 3.
Right. It's better to not ask too many questions, lest people start thinking you're a cop or something.
Ooh, getting called out.
No, the other 2 I'm not going to do. I think I have everything I need. Thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Empathy, medium.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirl-In-Rags, when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing?
So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit?
Right. Thank you for talking with me. Take care.
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Jesus.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
That sounds like me, all right.
That doesn't sound anything like me. I love birds.
Bitch bird got what was coming to her.
Why do I always end up screwing everything up? I feel like that would be me.
It was a pretty bird. There since I started working in whirling. I really liked her. We call her Scotty.
Scotty the
There's
skua.
genuine sadness in her voice.
Nah, man, that bitch bird got what was coming to it.
It did now.
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on. I want to know what I did.
I think I've heard enough. I'm going with 1.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Hold on, which song?
Right, was that all?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry. Sorry about the song.
Right, was that all? No, we're going 1 again.
The hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
Sorry.
Sounds intense.
That's it? That's not so bad.
Yeah, I'm apologizing.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Wait, police documents?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Resentment gives way to concern in her voice.
She's worried she might have accidentally done something bad. Then she remembers it's you.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
God,
No!
I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just Try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
Ah, that was not meant to happen. I'm sorry.
What else did I sing besides the oh? I'm looking for a song.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Maybe you can help me identify this one particular song?
Which one would that be?
One that was really sad.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in Saint-Saëns. Richard, that right up.
Her voice carries a tone of disappointment.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
All right. All right, thank you for talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
You can call her back.
No.
I never want to talk.
Over and out.
Ring, ring, hello?
In the cabin, you see a set
We're closing
of
the door.
stereo-
You never spoke to Kim, huh? Now's
No.
a good time.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Would you say that this is a mysterious case?
If we're from different precincts, why are we in the same case?
Actually, I have all I need for now.
I'm
We're all
afraid
three.
you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything.
You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Tell me about it.
That's good. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
On the surface, he's dismissive,
Ooh.
but there's a conspiratorial glint in his black eyes. If only you knew what he would say.
Talk of this pissing competition worries me. What stupidity is this?
You should tell me now. This seems relevant.
Let it go.
Yeah, we're gonna let it go.
I'm curious about the suggestion. You don't have to, but you passed the challenging check out of nowhere. This is a prestige option.
That's
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so the struggle is over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
What's special about Martinez?
I wonder what this says about me. That I was sent by my station.
Okay, enough of the competition then. Tell me something else.
I want to know what's special about Martinez.
Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
You ever get those neighborhoods?
No, you don't get an option.
He raises an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make the next move. There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest, a case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable.
must be augury and
Augury.
augury and apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message?
Don't be scared, but I think I might have supernatural abilities.
I probably have an unbelievable kill count.
I'm gonna leave why I sent unspecified.
I'm gonna leave.
The silence carries.
Alright, enough of the competition then.
It's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
See?
No.
Why did they send me? Why did they send me?
We'll find about that later. Tell me about the case
Do you
again.
want to know?
Literally anything.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me before.
To brief you?
Brief, yes. That sounds good.
No, I'll wing it. We're going brief.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirl-In-Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Damn.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was?
Why didn't we know anything about the caller? Let's see.
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why
There's
hide
a strong
themselves?
prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on. And the RCM is...
Of course, yes, I understand everything now.
Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job is to find the killer?
I still don't understand anything. I'm going, hold on, and the RCM is... Oh, wait. We know what the RCM is.
Do we? What does it stand for?
Revachol cops. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's go with that.
That's us. The Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Citizens Militia.
Ah.
Not even an official organization, really. Of course, yeah. I understand everything now. Yeah.
Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
The killer.
So what were you saying?
Citizens fucking militia. Citizens fucking militia. It's no different from, 7 people getting together in a building saying we're going to police this neighborhood.
Neighborhood watch, yeah.
But there's no cops to say don't do that.
We are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Can we go over the preliminary info again?
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
Actually, I have all I need for now.
Let's go with that.
Good.
Let's take a look at this. Let's go explore a little bit.
Wow. Doesn't even want to interrogate Kim completely.
Nope. I do not. What do we got here? Tools. Police flashlight. Oh,
go ahead.
Nope. Bearing the logo of the Grunstelig? RAO, the small dynamo packed inside. This handheld illumination device theoretically gives you the ability to produce a tiny amount of electricity anytime, anywhere. There you go, sir. I'll let you do this one.
Red tip pry bar has Carson T heavy duty engraved just below the handle. It's satisfyingly heavy, and perhaps one of the most useful tools to carry around.
Go ahead.
The meanest looking pair of cutters you have ever seen, made in Gottwald by Wallström Werkzeug. No chain, wire, nor barbed fence will ever stand in your way again. They look hungry, ready to claw and chew steel.
Let's upgrade something.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
What about your thought cabinet? Is it barren and empty? That's not it.
Thought cabinet. Dip, dip, dip.
I just got the one you're working on. So, yeah, you don't have to at this point. You still got free slots for anything else that occurs to you. At the rate you're going, not much might occur, and that's an interesting playthrough in itself. So if you want to upgrade something, do you want to upgrade it based on a check you failed, or whatever interests you? Or make stronger?
Let's make something stronger. Endurance? Suggestion. Why is it saying suggestion? Oh, suggestions at 6. Esprit de Corps is 6. Cyclopedia is a 3. Rhetoric, Volition. Pain Threshold, Electrochemistry, Shivers.
I want to hear more from the skills you already have. Do you want to bump up something because you think you want to detect more of it? I would suggest not really catering to the weaker skills because they're going to be your weaker skills no matter what.
Yeah, good point.
I mean, it sounds like I should sharpen my weaknesses, but you're already an incredibly unbalanced human being, so
let's
I
go
don't know
with
what to tell you.
endurance.
Okay.
All right.
Your endurance is now 5.
Okay. Well, it's 4.
No, it's not. You see how you took a bit of damage and left it there?
Mm-hmm.
If only you and some Nosafed, you could be up to full strength. But no, no, you want to walk around hurt, like a dummy.
Yeah, well, let's go this way. Let's do some more exploring.
So, how about the thing that you did while you were away, partying?
This
losing? You talking about losing the badge?
Box has been heavily
After this.
vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box. Pat the box.
Fuck you, mail delivery box. You can leave. We're gonna kick it.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Levantourier mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even. Your toe has suffered damage.
No.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
Rub your toe. You think so? You think it was cool?
Say nothing. We're just leaving.
The lieutenant pats the box on the head, ever so slightly, before walking away.
Now, just for me, re-interact with that mailbox?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Now pat it.
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic manipulations.
All right.
So yeah, you trashed your room, yelled at the hold on, stop looking on ship for a second. Let's assess the kind of man detective is looking to be. Firewalker over here. Like, what might be going through his head?
He's unsure of everything, is what it kind of feels like to me. He's just trying to figure everything out, slightly scared, but at the same time trying to get his shit together. And he's not 100% sure if he has it together. And now that he knows that...
cut around at his tenants?
Yeah.
Threatening to kill himself? Trashing his room?
He has some form of depression. Yeah, he's got something going on.
Aggressively so. Which is why I think it's so silly that people say, yeah, no, I did I played it clean. No booze, no drugs.
Lies.
And you told your fucking partner, I don't want to get better, I want to get worse. So the argument for most players is this is your chance at redemption because you've had your critical moment and you've drank away your preconceived notions of the world, which is not true because your thoughts keep coming back to you saying, hey, we haven't thought about this for a while. But it's nice that the option exists for players to say, I am Johnny Honest Cop, I'm good about stuff. Instead of embracing the true terror of, or the complexity of who you are as a human being, because clearly the detective seems to be on a spiraling arc. It wasn't always this way. But then, if you're a disaster, why do they still send you? Why are you still commissioned on the force? Unanswered questions, so far.
Yep. And we'll answer those potentially next time on the next episode of Grandma Gameplays Disco Elysium.
Come on back.
So ya.